Alrighty, man. Over the weekend, I think we talked about this a little.
Yeah, Drake responded though.
Oh, he responds. Over the weekend, Drake was in the headlines thanks to some comments from the hip hop legend Mos Def with his Muslim ass name, Yasin Bey. And Drake responded. I think that nigga Mos Def was hating.
He was for sure hating.
For sure.
I could have. I'm glad
Elevator
we brought this
music
up.
is crazy.
I
nigga.
couldn't
Like,
wait
what?
to
He
talk
was
about
hating.
this one. He a
Like
legend,
Drake
though.
might have some elevator music songs, but don't ever just bunch him. And his whole catalog against the elevator music is insane.
Shout out
Wild
Yasin
as
Bey.
shit.
Shout out Mos Def. You know, Mos Def a legend in his own right, but I feel like as a legend, you know, you also gotta
He is, but he
have
need
a
to shut his bitch
legendary
ass up.
mind state. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake is hip hop just like Mos Def is hip hop. They two different eras, but they serve a different purpose. Like Mos Def, you probably like the champion of like backpack rap. Like you're a crazy lyricist. You serve your purpose, but Drake, his purpose is to entertain the masses. You know, it's not niche, it's for everybody. So of course he gonna have elevator music, plus club music, plus car ride music, plus for the ladies. So to say he's not hip hop when he's the biggest hip hop artist on the planet is crazy.
Yeah, and I don't really agree with nothing these old ass hating ass niggas be saying, because it's just like, bro, what are you doing to push our culture forward? What are you doing to push music forward? What are you doing to help? If you're done, what are you doing to help the next motherfucker who rap like you get somewhere? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you go be a hate ass nigga and talk about hip hop ain't this or what it's not, what young niggas that rap like Mos Def, what are you doing for them?
Yeah.
You know
It's a
what
good
I'm
point
saying?
of view.
What you doing for them young niggas that rap like you? Nothing. But I know that I call Drake like a chameleon. Bro, nigga, you close your eyes, open them, Drake a Jamaican. And he up there doing shit with Central C. You close your eyes, open them again, now he Canadian. You close your eyes, open them again, this nigga singing.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like he
I'm
can
just
do
like,
everything.
just because Drake has like a nonchalant delivery doesn't mean he's not doing hip hop. Just because he's not spitting on the actual mic when he's rapping doesn't mean he's not.
And it's like, we gotta remember, niggas don't remember Ransom. Come on, like early Drake. Stop playing. Niggas don't remember Ransom.
Dude, that was my favorite.
And that nigga was gassing for like 5 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
what are we talking about, bro? Drake, now, we can say that he did have them little allegations, but we can't deny that nigga can rap. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
We can't deny that. Yeah, he did have some ghostwriting allegations, you know what I'm saying? And he definitely do be doing bullshit sometimes. You feel me? But that nigga can rap his ass off. So I don't really like how motherfuckers say that. And let's not act like Drake came in the game once upon a time, and correct me if I'm wrong, once upon a time, you was just a rapper, and you called a nigga to sing on your hooks. You'll rap, you'll call the nearest nigga who called T-Pain or some shit,
Yeah.
call the nearest nigga who sing and have him get on the hook, but you just rapped.
Yeah.
This nigga popped up talking about baby you my everything, and then rapped on the verse.
He do
and
everything.
Niggas was like, what the fuck is this? And then three to 5 years later, look at everybody. Now you have niggas like Huncho. You got niggas like, well, there is no differentiation from a singing rapping ass nigga. Now they're just like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think R&B took a hit from it. You feel me? Because now niggas don't really put too much focus on R&B because rapping ass niggas be doing auto-tune singing. Look at Dirk. You feel me?
Right.
Look at all these niggas like,
It's like melodic rap.
yeah, and he was one of the first motherfuckers. Him and Kanye West too.
Yeah.
Kanye West too. But I think Drake took it a little farther.
For
you
sure,
know?
man. I respect
further.
Mos Def. He definitely a great artist.
Oh, can we see his response?
Ooh, he got the response for that. I love Drake's response.
If Drake was a Pokemon, you know what Pokemon he'd be? Based
What?
off what you said earlier, how he could be a chameleon? Ditto. Remember that little pink motherfucker?
I didn't watch that
That
shit.
could change into anybody? That's what Drake would be, in my opinion.
This nigga Drake responds to Mos Def for saying his music is pop, not hip hop. He says, "Let me shine my light, king. Don't change up now."
And Lil Wayne put the shit on. Let's not forget.
It's the way of life, the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you walk. It's the break dancing, the rhymes, stage. Hip hop is a culture. It's the way of life.
Like, is Drake hip hop?
This nigga's like a gay substitute teacher.
Drake is pop to me.
What happened to
In the
this nigga?
sense, like, if I was in Target
He's
in
retired,
Houston and I heard a Drake
teaching
song,
third grade
it
math
feels
classes.
like a lot of his
And that's why,
music
like, I feel like, you know, I was
compatible with.
for the
got papers,
legends,
you got
like, we
papers.
give them respect, but you also
got
got to
papers.
give respect back, too. You know what I'm saying?
Job, do we have
And I just feel
Raw
like-
somewhere in here?
Have a what?
Ross, you said paper?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
You
some
got
in front.
one?
I'll grab
That's
it.
pink shit.
Oh no, I don't got no more.
Nah, this nigga look like a motherfucking substitute teacher. Pass me that lighter, gang.
Yep.
He be
is
pissing me off
50.
with that shit.
Yeah.
He's not young. I mean, he has been around since hip hop has been around. He's celebrating his 50th birthday. Hip hop just celebrated
Oh,
50
wow.
years.
Most def a goat. Like, don't take my shit talk. Cause like just because I be calling niggas gay ass substitute teachers don't mean that I'm taking away from your accolades. It don't mean that I'm taking away from what you've done for hip hop and the culture. Like, don't get me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't go fuck about none of that when you up here talking about niggas. Like, yes, Drake can be considered pop with some of his music, but you can't bunch of niggas whole catalog into elevator music and it sound like it should be played in Target because you can't say
That was fucked up.
what was that shit with Eminem and Kanye West? I know way too many people here right now that I didn't know.
They had
last
another
year.
joint.
Nigga, you can't play that in Target, nigga.
Yeah.
You can't play a lot of these songs in Target, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. Like, but his specific new album, maybe we need a little more context. Like, some of his music can be considered that, but just not his whole
How
catalog.
what Drake about to do is on his upcoming music, he gonna drop an album like he always do, and he gonna have some crazy subliminals for Mos Def. Like that's gonna be
You know that's what he
last
masters.
Anyone
That's what
talking
he does.
crazy about
Yeah,
Drake
that's what
keeps
he does.
happening.
Even though I'm a huge Drake fan, I wish Drake would be a little more direct. I personally, I said that the last time I was on here. I hate when rappers sub. Like I'm from the era where I like when Jadakiss drop a 50 track disc. It's Jadakiss and in parentheses. Remember on YouTube we used to say 50 disc, or if a nigga was this and this direct. So I don't really like when Drake do the subs. But I know he about to get on this next album and have some shit for both.
That's a
them.
fact.
He ain't gonna call him a bitch ass nigga on,
But he
on
for
the
sure
TL.
subbing them niggas
He just gonna
because-
sub them.
In my catalog, I got about 4 disc records, and they are clear as day.
Clear-
Drake
that's how it's
just
supposed
feel
to
like
be.
he too big
Clear
to
as
even
day.
mention anybody's name.
For sure. He gonna like whenever
not
niggas
gonna
is
mention
talking
none of
down
them
on him,
niggas'
it's
name.
like he write on his notes app. He like, okay, I got a sell for him coming. You
But
know
I
what I'm
get it
saying?
though,
For real.
because look, I get it because Drake don't want to completely blow you up because you got to look at it. For example, nigga, Playboy Cardi said one line, bitch, I was riding around looking for Benji, nigga, and since I've been riding around, nigga, playing 3B every day.
I'm like, who is Benji now?
Yeah, exactly.
Literally,
I'm playing
I'm
that
like,
shit
who
every
the fuck
day.
is
He
Benji?
just dropped some new shit.
Every day.
I
nigga.
literally Googled
He
like,
dropped
who's
some shit
Benji,
yesterday.
bro?
Yeah, that's what you yesterday. That
Nigga,
shit
my whole playlist is filled with that shit right now, nigga.
You're right. He's
That-
not gonna really want to blow you up
you
too
know,
much.
because
like-
you will. And I'm
for
sure
sure.
Cardi didn't even think that was gonna happen. But if you said nigga name, bro, you could turn somebody right the fuck up, especially a nigga like Drake. If Drake make a diss song about you and you're not already a nigga, you have just became one.
Yeah.
Like just like that, you know?
Like feel good about yourself if Drake
if he
say something
even
to
mentioned
you.
a girl, Twitter
You
trying to
see,
find
bitches
it.
get whole
They tryna find
interviews.
it.
Bitch get a whole interview. A whole interview off the Kiki Do You Love Me shit. Like, it's insane. You know what I'm saying? So, man, but Mos Def, sit your substitute gay teacher looking ass down and stop hating on
What's your
niggas.
favorite Mos Def song?
I don't think I know a Mos Def
Yeah.
song.
What's yours?
I'm sure if I hear one, I'll know it.
You can't Google it. You're supposed to know it. See? Nah.
Nah,
Dirt.
Mos Def- nah,
Dirt.
he got some shit. He got some shit with Ye. Like
He has
He
Mos
knows
Def
that
is
he
hard.
name a
Yeah,
song.
he
Mos
knows
Def
that.
hard, but that shit
But-
weak. I'm not playing that shit, nigga. Not getting in the car ever. Talking about play that Mos Def, nigga. I never have, but he's a great lyricist and he did push the genre in his time. You know what I'm saying?
honestly, bro, I feel like
Khalid
when
Kweli
people-
can suck my dick.
when people make these when people make these type of statements, bro, I hate to just form somebody's own opinion, but when I hear stuff like this, I be thinking he's not listening to the music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, there's no way you're staying up to date with this artist and can
You're
have
not.
that opinion. You're just
not.
going with the narrative that
There's no way he listened
makes
to
pop.
Ibiza
Like, there's no
album.
way you could actually tell me you reviewed the last album like how probably we did.
Right.
And because you wouldn't be making this statement. I feel like sometimes people just, I feel like if you ask me about an artist, I'd rather
not-
say like,
Like this man had Sexy Red open up. for
Nigga
him.
not
Like,
finna hear it. I do whatever I want
Yeah.
in Target. Like,
I'd rather you
stop
just say
playing,
you
bro.
haven't listened to it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'd rather just be like,
Right.
you just be like, I don't know. I'm, you know, instead of just down a nigga.
He
'cause
said,
it's
"Why
like,
y'all got to do this to me?"
Oh,
Right.
niggas.
Like nigga,
You sound
what,
like somebody
what did
uncle.
somebody do to you?
Like somebody great uncle.
Open up the door for you to hate on one of the greatest artists of all time.
He was blown. They brung him up. He was blown. That nigga said, oh. You feel me?
What we got next? Most Def, sit your substitute teacher ass down, bro.